10 or some free-to-play online cooperative games on Steam. If you're looking for some games where you can work with your friend or friends to overcome difficult boss fights, combine your brain power to solve puzzles, have each other's backs in shooters and looters, and test the bonds of your friendship, then this video is for you. Every single one of these games is free. I'll be giving some information about the games, and I'll put links in the video description so you can get these games on download. These games range anywhere from 2 to 100 players per game. If you want to be an absolute legend and support the channel, then make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. My name is Azzavhar or Azza. Now let's get into the video. Calturin and Clone is a 2D co-op action RPG for up to 2 players. The game's main focus is difficult boss fights, but there's also other challenges for you to overcome as well. Portals will appear on the map, and your objective is to defeat or overcome whatever is inside the portal. If your ally is downed in combat, you can revive them. Be careful not to shoot your ally because you can do damage to them. You have the ability to use a teleport and a protection spell, both have cooldowns. You can use those spells to protect yourself from incoming attacks. It's quite a challenging game, so this will test your friendship and your skills to the limit. Come With Me is a puzzle-filled game set in a magical world for up to 2 players. You'll need to work with your friend to solve puzzles and proceed forward, and you'll need to use your special abilities to collect memories and uncover the mystery of the world. You can control your character with a keyboard or controller. The orange player is smaller and can fit inside gaps, but they can't get across deep water. The purple player is taller and can walk across deep water, so you'll need to help the orange player by allowing them to jump on your head and then getting them across the water. You can also use this tactic to reach higher places. There's 6 beautifully designed stages to beat. You can choose to use online play or Steam remote play. The game does recommend that you use Steam remote play, so if you're having trouble with the online play for whatever reason, then go for the Steam remote play. And to get the Steam remote play to work, all you gotta do is go to your Steam friend list, right click on your friend's name, and then click invite to remote play. Work closely with your friend to overcome puzzles and unlock the mystery of the world. Survive for as long as you can alongside your friends on Life on a Pizza. This game goes up to 4 players and it's Steam remote play only. Connect up via the remote play and each player will control a section of the keyboard. You play as a topping on top of a pizza and you'll have to help each other survive against ants and a giant jaw that's biting its way through the pizza. You can choose the topping that you want to play as. In terms of the co-op, you'll have to work together to pick up bomb power-ups that blow up the ants. The ants will try to push you and your friends off the ledge, so make sure to get rid of them before it's too late. It's got different game modes, so if you're feeling extra spicy, you can swap it from the co-op mode over to the PvP mode. And in PvP, you can push each other off the sides, help each other survive for as long as you can do without falling off the edge. SYNTHETIK Arena is a fast-paced, top-down shooter for up to 2 players. Shoot through waves and waves of enemies whilst defending your base, upgrade your character and skills, buy weapons and stock up on ammo. The waves of enemies will progressively get harder as the game goes on. Communicate with your friend to determine where the enemies are coming from and make sure that all sides of the base are defended. You'll get to choose from a bunch of different classes such as Riot Guard, Sniper and Assassin. It's also got a really cool reload mechanic where if you reload and press a button at the right time, it will speed up the reload. Work together with your friend to protect your base. Work together with your friends to complete a jigsaw in Puzzle Together. This game goes between 2 to 100 players, and I actually did double check the 100 players thing because I sent an email to the developers, and they did confirm that it can go up to 100 players. You can select the size of your jigsaw, anywhere between 12 to 2,000 pieces. Choose between 6 of the free puzzles to solve. You can join your friend's jigsaw by entering a room code, and it also saves the puzzle's progress, so you can leave the puzzle and then come back to it another time. You can sort the jigsaw pieces by a certain type. It's also got some really nice jigsaw designs. Complete a jigsaw puzzle online with your friends from the comfort of your own PC. Quick question, what's your favorite co-op game of all time? It can be a free game or a game that you pay for, a retro game or a modern release, local co-op or online. My favorite co-op game ever is Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles on the GameCube. Be sure to let me know what yours is down in the comments. Lost in a frozen wasteland and split up from your partner inside an abandoned castle. The only possession that you have left is a walkie-talkie with your friend's voice on the other side. We Were Here goes up to 2 players maximum. One person will play as the librarian and the other person will play as the explorer. You'll have to communicate and work together to solve puzzles to escape. The puzzles can be quite tricky. You'll have to look around and explore to find clues. You may find things on the back of books. Pictures and text will be hanging on the wall to give you tips. You'll have to communicate with your friend effectively to be able to survive this abandoned castle. You only wanted to make a quick visit to your sick friend, but what you encounter is beyond your imagination. In Escape Room, The Sick Colleague. This game goes between 2 and 6 players. You'll need to create an online lobby for the specific number of players that you want to join the game. You and your friends will have to look around to discover hints and tips. Use those to open lockpads, safes, and drawers. If you do get stuck and you need a hint, you can press F1 or H for a tip. You might find it on Steam as The Cranky Colleague, which I believe translates as The Sick Colleague. I personally am not the best with escape rooms and tend to struggle with things like this, but let me know down in the comments if you do complete this. Action-packed top-down shooter for up to 8 players. Alien Swarm Reactive Drop. You've got 5 different difficulty settings from easy to brutal. You've got a bunch of different classes to choose from, such as Officer, Special Weapons, Medic, and Tech, each one with their own unique abilities. The Medic class will be able to throw down healing items to heal everyone back up. There's over 100 Steam achievements to unlock. This game's almost got the vibe of Aliens, as in the film. You and your friends will have to work together and have each other's backs to survive the alien swarm. Sven Co-Op is Half-Life, but it's online with friends. You'll have to work together to take down enemies and solve puzzles as a team. This game goes up to a maximum of 32 players per lobby. You can play through all the Half-Life missions cooperatively. There's also a mode where you have to fight off waves and waves of enemies. Just a side note here with joining a server. All of the servers in this game are player-made. There's absolutely loads of servers. All of the servers that don't have a padlock next to them are available to join. You could join a server that already has players in it, or you could join a server that has 0 players in it, and then you could invite your friends into that server. I think there is a way that you could make your own server if you wanted to. I'd recommend taking a look online if that's something that you want to do. There's loads of fun to be had and a huge amount of content to be played through with this one. Third-person action-packed shooter and looter, Warframe. This game goes up to 4 players. You will need to complete a tutorial and the first mission solo before it lets you start teaming up. Slice and dice your way through hordes of enemies, go in guns blazing, or sneak your way in and get some stealth kills. The way you carry out your mission is up to you. There's loads of different Warframes, each with their own unique abilities. This game is also visually stunning, very beautiful to look at. It's very fast-paced and you can jump and slide around. Also, if you aim whilst jumping, it kind of gives you some air time. You and your friends will be working your way towards your objective whilst taking out a bunch of enemies along the way. You'll be picking up items, weapons, and materials to upgrade your character. There's hundreds, if not thousands of hours of content in this game that will keep you shooting and looting for a long time. Let me know down in the comments if there's any other free online co-op games that you like to play. If you enjoyed this video, I also run a 10 awesome games series here on YouTube, so make sure to check that out if you're looking for some more awesome games to play.